Sound check. Happy Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Adjusting sound volumes real quick. Rewatching last night's stream. You can barely hear me. And I never noticed. My apologies. See if that's better. Alright. Rome Total War Remastered. Imperium Surrectum Mod.
Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain.
So this is turn 2. Almost the end of turn 2. Checking to see where I'm building diplomats and fleets to send out across the world for trade agreements. Making sure I'm building something in each city, structures and units. The Boyai denied a trade agreement. So apparently they don't like me for some reason. Got a spy into Sicily. And basically he's going to stay there until he retires. And I took Regium this turn. And within a turn or two, I'll be crossing into Sicily, hopefully before Syracuse takes Messana.
Your Honor.
I'm trying to remember where
Your Honor.
the faction is here in northern Italy. I think they're way to the northwest.
Your Honor. At once. At once. Your Honor.
Yeah. I'm guessing Mediolanium?
Out of move.
Something like that.
Moves depleted, sir. Moves depleted, sir. Your Honor.
Trying to remember where the cities are without
Without delay.
turning off Fog of War. Really testing my memory skills. Good after morning, everybody. Don't fear, Fox is here. Cheers. How's the volume balance, Fox? I rewatched last night's stream of this game and you could barely hear me, so about 30%. Is it alright today? I appreciate it.
Imperator! Imperator! Forward! Yes. Without delay. Your Honor. Without delay. Can I be of service? Without delay. Sir! March! Orders! Orders! Onward! Forward! Move out! General! Move out! Imperator!
Excuse me.
Awaiting your command. At once. Ready to sail! Can I be of service? Without delay.
So the first campaign I played, you can bribe rebel cities, and 95% of the cities in the world right now are rebels, right? So I just bribed every rebel city my diplomats came across. Well, I didn't realize how that affected your diplomatic standing. I started started on the wrong foot diplomatically in the first campaign, but I was able to get my, what's it called, reputation back to 100% just by being a nice guy for 100 turns. Diplomats are ready. Almost. Actually want to send.
Yes. Without delay.
I'm debating on building more troops. I probably should, because I'll take Brundisium and then immediately head across. I always forget the name of this sea. Aegean? It's not Aegean, is it? Stand by. Let's use our handy dandy fog of war. What does it say? Alright, hold on. Handy dandy Google Maps. Adriatic. Where's the Aegean? Oh, that's between Greece and Turkey. Okay. I was close in the grand scheme of things. Alright. As you can see, most of the world is, I don't want to say rebels, undiscovered, no culture has hegemony. I mean, there's a few, Seleucids, Antigonids, all the Greeks fighting each other. And just to turn 3, Gallic German factions have grown. Alright. I'm set. I might as well keep building units. Before I end this turn, I have to remember to actually put the diplomats into the fleets and send them on their way. But I want to do them all at the same time so I don't overlap or miss where I want them all to be sent. off on the diplomats until next turn. I'm gonna do double ships. For the diplomats. Just in case. Doing some quality assurance, making sure I am recruiting. Alright, so the south is ready. So I split Italy in half production-wise. Southern half, just because of proximity. An army for Brundisium, and then crossing the Adriatic towards Epirus, and an army into Sicily to start. And then the northern half, an army towards Corsica and Sardinia, Corrales, and then an army to defend for now against northern Italy. I really want the Boii out of northern Italy. There's still quite a few rebel cities that I could take. Starting here at Sarsina? Excuse my Canadian pronunciations. So I can grab 4 or 5 cities on the east coast of northern Italy. And then 1, 2, 3. I really want to grab these 3 cities on the northwestern coast. And for some reason, I get it historically. We're allied and have a protection pact with Massalia, which they always end up betraying. In the first campaign they did, it was around turn 100 or after, I believe. They just attacked me out of the blue, which helped because I really want this area for trade. And it's a better defensive position. It's a choke point, in a way, for all the Gallic factions and anybody or anything that comes out of Spain. The first campaign, I cut off the Iberian Peninsula. I took all of this. So it kept the Gallic factions from moving. So diplomatically or politically, it just reduced the amount of bullshit and drama by me taking this and cutting Spain and the Gallic factions from fighting each other. And so that helps Rome make money. So if they're trading with one another, that's great for everybody. But if they're fighting with one another, it really hurts everybody in the world. Because there's a lot of money in Spain and Gaul to be had through resources. I don't think I'll do that this campaign. It wasn't difficult, but it just, I don't know, wasn't really necessary. It worked. I achieved my goal, but the amount of clicking that it added, I don't think was worth it. Um, yeah, I was talking about it yesterday afternoon during the World of Tanks stream, and then I streamed it last night. I'm already 30,000 in the hole every turn. The Empire's finance department is not going to like me very much.
Your Honor. Awaiting your command. Can I be of service? I shall speak with them at once.
A most generous proposal.
Your Honor. I shall speak with them at once.
A most generous proposal.
Okay. Now they want trade rights.
Can I be of service?
Is it medieval Total War? No. It may be a mod, Chivalry Total War, where you don't actually have to send a diplomat all the way to India in order to get trade rights. You can just go through a list, and which one is it? I think it's Rome 2 Total War. Alright, I think I've done everything that I need to do. And I always say the beginning, middle, and end of a turn. Right now the turns are, half hour, maybe. But in about 50 turns, they're going to be about 2 or 3 hours long per turn. I mean, some are pretty quick. Depends on what's going on and how many units and armies and fleets and diplomats and spies and assassins that you're moving around. I do have on my list of campaign ideas to play as a faction in and around Greece, just to try to get everybody either in an alliance that lasts, or I just take everybody out in Greece because it's historically accurate. Greece and all its many factions just didn't get along for very long or long enough, and it really weakens them, obviously. And we'll see. We already see it going on. They'll create alliances and then break them and then go to war and then create an alliance and then go to war, and it's just like sands through an hourglass. Alright, getting our roads built. It's interesting that quite a few cities in the Italian peninsula, you still have to convert the culture to Roman, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's early, it's 269 BC, so I can see that being a thing. It's just a pain in the ass. They just want to build legionnaires and go to war, but it takes a while. Go barracks. Roads, ports, public building improvements, farms. Farms are really important, but I prefer to do roads. You get a little bit of trade bonus from it, and primarily I can get my armies, my units where they need to be. Neapolis, right next to Capua, still you can't build. You don't have the culture balance. It's crazy. I'll just do it now. Especially southern cities. You really have to jump on changing the culture right away, so you've got closer recruitment, replenishment for the battles that are going to happen in Sicily. Doing good, Ram. Doing good. And cheers, everybody. Thanks for clicking in here today. And if you haven't already, give Stronghold D&D a follow. Sign up for notifications so you know when we're on. Sundays are the big show. 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. Good times. Good times. And as you may know already, or if you're new, we're going to be doing streams in addition to the Sunday D&D show. We also do Witcher and the Drunken Duck. Manu streams Final Fantasy. I will be eventually. I haven't downloaded it yet. Or re-downloaded it yet with the new machine. And I play World of Tanks, Rome Total War Remastered, Red Dead Redemption, Kartrider Drift. I'm going to try to mix it up. And I'm looking at getting Baldur's Gate 3 pre-release, so we can play that too. And typically it'll be every day and every night. 2 p.m. is my target for streaming, and then 8 p.m. and I stream for a couple of hours.
Sir, move out. Ready to sail. Imperator. Move out.
No mercenaries yet.
Move out.
Sucks. Let's try it.
Engage the enemy. Begin the siege. Settlement under siege, sir. Sir. March. Orders. Move out. Ready to sail. Ready to sail. Aye, Captain. General. Can I be of service? Without delay. Your Honor.
I don't like how the screen covers. Like, I click on a diplomat, but I can't see him. There he is.
Awaiting your command. Without delay. At your service. Can I be of service? Can I be of service? Can I be of service? Your Honor. Your Honor. Awaiting your command. Awaiting your
I
command.
click on the dude in the lists, and then I have to. Where's this guy? Sextus Minucius
Noble Master.
Thermus. Crazy names. I forgot to save. Alright.
Awaiting your command. Your Honor.
Where did he go? Oh, he's taking the wrong way. Shit.
Your Honor.
Alright, so that diplomat's going to North Africa. The next one. Let's go to Epirus. And then he'll go on to Egypt.
Awaiting your command. Moving ashore. Without delay. Out of moves. Moves depleted,
This
sir.
diplomat will go to the
Ready
Antigone
to sail.
Kingdom. And then I'll bring this fleet around to pick them up and take them to Turkey. Asia Minor.
Ready to sail. Yes. Going ashore.
Take him south.
Sir. Set sail! Yes. Noble Master.
And it's actually faster to drop off a diplomat in southern France. Walk him across to the Atlantic. Because the diplomat slows the fleet's movement down. So you can drop the diplomat off, get the fleet all the way around the Iberian Peninsula to pick up the diplomat, and probably 3 or 4 turns shorter than if you were to keep the diplomat on the fleet. Just a trick. Insider info. I'm not moving any units except for units that were already on the move in the field. I try to do that every other turn, so I'm not moving single units every turn. Just reducing the amount of clicks that are necessary. I forgot to make a diplomat here. We'll try to get peace with Syracusians. I think that's it. Type yet today.
Sir! Forward!
More than enough. I don't play out all the battles, especially sieges. I don't know, they don't entertain me at all. I mean, now and again, few and far between I will. Yeah, even Brundisium, you don't have the base recruitment building, so... Six turns? Jesus, that's 3 years.
Imperator! Daryl! Sir! Daryl!
Boop. Diplomatic news, it's almost entirely, every turn, it's about all the factions increase infighting. And that just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. The first campaign I played, I tried to boost Sparta. So Sparta would take out all the other factions in Greece and fight the Antigonid Empire. But Sparta is not that ambitious. So, lesson learned there. Let's do sewers for growth. Another lesson I learned was the shrines, they give great bonuses. Troop bonuses, economy bonuses, or economic, but they taketh away also. Like if you choose a shrine that gives bonuses to troop or unit experience, it'll take away from your attacks. So I think I'm going to stay away from them this campaign completely. Roads, ports, farms. Cheers, Stronghold. How you doing today, sir? So it's odd that Regium had already built the first recruitment structure, even though it was in rebel hands. Like, it's been going back and forth between Roman occupation or culture and rebel. But we're going to have to continue that build tree so we have troops for Sicily and fighting Carthage. How's it going today? I was hoping to sunbathe here today. 70 degrees, but rainy. So no sun. But I was outside for a little while before I started streaming. Yard work, winter cleanup, spring cleanup stuff. You still get a little bit of sun, even though it's cloudy, rainy. Feels good. How's the sound? Last night's stream, you could barely hear me. It was quite annoying. And I didn't realize it until I rewatched the stream immediately after. It's just like, oh no. That's it. But now it's time to move all the troops. I think one of the things I love the most about these games is my my love for supply chain. You know, where you're getting your resources from, troop-wise, and how to get them to where they're needed most efficiently. Once I start making money, I get into the positive side of the books. I'll have fleets that will carry these troops to Regium. But for now, they can march. It's good exercise, fresh air. These troops will be going over towards Aperis. Alright, then I'm gonna back off. I'm not going to recruit. Maybe here closer to Sicily I'll do more recruitment. Fortunately, most of the cities close to Sicily are unable, because Essentia can. Gromentum, also. But then it's Capulet before. Alright, that should be enough for now. Alright, any of these guys need to be retrained. Nope. Build more cavalry. More infantry. And building all these units really impacts the growth of these cities. But, I mean, it's the name of the game. You've got to be able to defend what you have. I could just sit back and let it grow, but then I can't defend it. Faction leader kind of sucks as a general. 1 star, good influence, great manager.
Imperator! Imperator! Sir! Imperator! Sir! Forward! Onward! General! Engage the enemy! Begin the siege! Settlement under siege, sir! Order, Imperator! March! Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Ready to sail.
Alright, I think that's it for this turn. No,
Can I be of service?
not yet. Yeah. Well, he's... Okay. So if you turn off Fog of War before end turn, 2 things happen. Number 1, and the best, obviously, is that any unit that you've got moving across the map, right? If you have Fog of War off, they can see obstacles and go around them. But if you toggle Fog of War, it's like they're walking blind. A tree will stop them. But if you leave it like this and hit end turn, you see every single unit in the world move, and sometimes it takes like a half hour to end turn. It's crazy. I'm gonna test it. I think I've got unit movement off. Where is it at? Yeah, follow characters is off. Alright.
Fleet ready! Ready to sail! A most generous proposal.
Alright.
I shall speak with him at once. Ready to sail! Ready to sail! Fleet ready! Fleet
I wish
ready!
the fleets would just auto-merge. Alright,
Fleet ready! Aye, aye, Captain! Ready to sail!
did I lose a fleet?
Aye, Captain! Fleet! Aye,
No,
Captain!
I
Fleet
just-
ready!
I
Fleet
lost
ready!
the diplomat when I merged the fleets.
Aye, Captain!
So,
Set
come
sail!
back this way, guys. We'll pick that diplomat up next turn. Alright, Rem. Thanks for hanging out, man. We'll see you again soon. Have a good one. Smile wide. Enjoy your ride.
Aye, Captain!
So yeah, that was a lesson learned in the first campaign. When you're merging fleets, it's very likely that you will lose an entire army, including your faction leader, spies, diplomats, everything that you've got in the army. So it's best to not merge fleets, just keep the second fleet right next to the other.
I shall speak with him at once. A most generous proposal. I shall speak with him at once.
Okay. Next turn. That's a cool option that Rome Remastered brings, is if there's inactive units for 3 or more turns, when you hit end turn, that warning will come up and it'll show you every fleet, every agent, every unit that you haven't touched in 3 turns. Well, after 200 turns of playing the game, you really don't need to see that anymore. You can turn it off, you can filter it. Sometimes, every 10 or 20 turns, I'll go through it completely and make sure I haven't forgotten something. He should not have been blocked by that.
I shall speak with him at once.
And this is another cool new feature during end turn, is if a diplomat or agent run into an obstacle, it will stop and you can adjust it. So that's kind of a saving grace. This may crash the game. I accidentally landed my diplomat right on a Carthaginian city. And the game doesn't know how to handle that. Uh-oh. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? When the game crashes for you. That didn't really work as a jingle, but I tried. Huh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah, it crashed. And the task manager isn't responsive. Task manager popped up, but I guess I'm gonna have to do a hard boot or hard shutdown. Sad face. Okay, I will be back, everybody.